Hello, my lovely Virgos. Welcome back to Robin's Realm Readings. I'm here because I love you, and I want to bring you your reading for May of 2018. So I'm going to be bringing you the Lover's Tarot, the Lover's Path. Also going to be bringing you a special card from this deck, which is the True Love Reading Cards by Belinda Grace. I think they're awesome. They're more on the psychological, common sense side of love and keeps us grounded and tells us what we could do to shift things that are so blatantly obvious, sometimes not to us. I'm also going to read you at the end of your reading an Archangel Oracle card to see who might be governing or assisting you, or you can call upon for extra support from the spiritual realms. So I'm practicing working with lighting and working with my setup and taking time to do my Reiki and get in tune so that I can connect to your psyche and your love realms and your lives a little bit. I do want to say that this is a reading. I'm going to say this right now. This is a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm a Virgo rising with 3 Virgo sisters. And I feel you guys, to me, you are the goddess energy of the zodiac. You truly, truly are. You guys are like, I know how to solve this problem. I'll just approach it a different way. Problem solvers. And graceful sometimes. No need to be abrupt, Virgos. You guys are just, you got the charm. May's going to be good to you guys. You're going to feel good under the Taurus sun. It's going to make you feel good. That may shift a little bit after the 20th. But after the 20th, Venus favors you more, and you will feel the love a lot more. So I'm seeing also from what I'm hearing and seeing is that Virgo's going to be like steady, focused, confident, paying attention to their schedules, paying attention to their work, paying attention to maintain their relationships with the divine and themselves so that they can stay grounded. You are element of Earth, represented by one of the most interesting major arcana cards, and that would be the Hermit. And the Hermit is a number 9, which reminds me so much of so many frequencies in the universe and the Fibonacci sequence. I mean, come on. So the idea of being a hermit, of course, is to be able to go back and contemplate. Really good meditator. You guys have some of the best meditations I've ever attended were being given by Virgos. And there's something with this connection to the earth and the air and empathy and kindness and mothering. You have that within you. Got this great sense of humor. As long as you don't have too much going on. So I'm going to go ahead and give you your reading and see where we go with this. Okay. Virgo. Now remember something about these readings. Here's what I'm going to tell you. The cards do not change their meaning. They do associate with the other cards for your energy that's coming up. But they don't change. Sometimes the readers are different. We have our own guidance system and instruction to tell you, those of us who are, like I'm an intuitive empath, so it's very easy for me to tap into your psyche before I read and kind of check out what's going on with you. So I'm not just going in this blindly, but remember, take what you need and leave the rest. Not all of this applies to every one of you. Goodness gracious. Here we go, sweeties. The first card you get for your heart space is passion. The Prince of Wands. That's a fire. So you're feeling the love right now. You're feeling like, I'm digging in and I'm going into whatever it is I'm enjoying at the moment. Supportive card for that is the 3 of Coins. And you do indeed have support at the moment. It might get a little tougher after the 20th from what I understand. So, just hold on to your butts, right? See what happens. This right here is where you have this passion to build. Sorry, I'm working these cards. You have a great passion to build something solid. You're building something solid, obviously. It's built of gold, and it has openings and windows so that you're free to enjoy the fresh air. You have support from other people. You're standing there very confident that this is what you're doing, and you have support. I don't know if you want to look at this from the downside. I don't like reading from the downside, but I have to be perfectly honest and say, I need to know if your passions are elsewhere than if you have a mate, if you're straying. Be very careful because the universe will know. All right? Contain yourself and be maybe not going elsewhere. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It is your heart space. Let's see what major arcana covers you for Virgo, May 2018. For the heart space. For Virgo, May 2018. For the heart space. All right, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, Virgo. Judgment. Whatever this is going on in your soul, in your heart, it's coming up to be dealt with. Whatever this is going to be dealt with. It will not be hidden. Remember, what you put out into the universe will return to you in cyclical patterns. I didn't create that method. I just know of it. So let's see what happens in your soul space. You have in your soul space the King of Wands. Wow. Talk about having a lot of projects going on. You know, this is kind of like the guy that is very supportive of you. He's got, if he backs you up, this would be like, I don't know, book, in the business, your soul, I mean, hold on a second. Your soul is mature. You know that if you want to have a good future, you have to keep on doing what you do. You know this, you know this, you know this. You know that you need to constantly renew your passions and make sure that you're on track and not being distracted. You know that you know that you know that. What else does the King of Wands get with him? He gets the Three of Cups, which is joy and celebration. And then you've got the Three of Coins, too. So, my loves, you got 2 threes. And that, to me, is a very earthly number. Like physical being, third dimension. Three of Cups is, you have celebration in your soul. And you have many people that love you. And you have some specific ones that are there for you all the time. And when you succeed, they succeed because they know that it's a spiritual walk we live. They know that if your spirit is strong, their spirit is strong. And they make sacrifices to be with you and love you. And this is what you do for others too, my lovely Virgos. So the King of Wands is bringing this passion and joy. And let's see what you get for Major Arcana to cover that energy. This is for May. Some of this stuff's starting right now, people. I think it is. I feel it in my soul. One more. Here you go. Be careful that you're not being mistaken by something that looks better than it really is. Or too much gaiety and too much party and maybe, you know, too much sex. Can I say that, please? All right. I'm going to say it because Spirit wants me to say it, all right? Again, it'll bring illusion. This is illusion. This is the moon. And if the moon comes, it's like you may not be seeing all the details, and you may be seeing like through rosy-colored glasses, like, I'll check that out later. I'm just having a good time right now. So you might want to be pulling the reins a little bit on this party thing. Not your spirit, not your soul, but the mischievous part of it, okay? Go for the clear-sightedness. Don't be under any illusions. Judgment is available. It's right here, ready to go. Knock, knock. Here I am. Okay, for your headspace, you have a little bit of turmoil going on. You got conflict. At least it's what it's showing me. It's just what the cards are showing me. Conflict, mental. Someone's either battling you, Someone's challenging you. Someone's gossiping. Maybe you're doing this. Nah, not a good thing. I need you to know that you're not in competition with anyone. You are a unique soul. You bring this wonderful humor and ways of teaching people and reaching people and solving issues. You cannot waste your time. Please get your mind out of the battle zone. What else did you get? And be this. This is the Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups heart is this is your mind. You're like, am I really a queen? Do I carry queen energy? Do I serve the people? Indeed, you do. Virgos are the most served. They're called the mothers too. They're like the mothers of the zodiac from what I hear. And Virgos are very motherly. So this is you being able to know how to speak to many people about healing or growing, or maybe this is the funniest thing in my mind. She says, I'm going to help you resolve this conflict. I'm going to help you resolve it from the heart, is what she says. Put that crystal on there. Major energy for your headspace. So the battle is not, do not create a battle and you won't have a battle, is what I'm hearing. Boy, is that stern. I don't like to give stern advice, but sometimes it has to come out. Ooh, stop me, please. I have to do this every time my cards do that. I've got to give them a whirlio because it grounds them. All right. Okay, guides, show me what you want to tell Virgo for their headspace in May. This little unknown battle, whatever that is, conflict. It's like, wait a minute. I didn't mean to say that to you. But you did say it, and you broke my heart. I'm not going to give you much attention anymore. I've got this moon up here that's helping me to... It's not the same moon as in here partying, dude. And it's not this, whatever that quarter moon is, which I can't see real clear with. I can see better now. I can see what that is. But I'd like some answers and some support. So what major energy is supporting this headspace of yours? Transformation, the death card. So whatever this is, you have to put it to death. You have to put it to sleep. Whatever's in your head. And you got to work from your heart space. This is transformation and change. No more illusions. The physical space that you reside in has got me concerned. This card has me a little concerned. But there's an answer for everything in their spiritual support, no matter what. Virgos. So, in your physical space, it could be your body. It could be your home. It could be where you reside, just where you reside. Where you are is where this card is. And unfortunately, you have the Three of Swords, which tells me you're either having surgeries, physical issues. This is the heart card. So, you know, anything can cause you to feel sorrow. Okay? Anything. It could be physical ailments. It could be being stuck at home. It could be somebody betrays, somebody breaks your heart by not following through on a promise. It could be anything, but this is how you feel at the moment. Not emotionally, more like psychologically. The card that is with the Three of Arrows is the Prince of Arrows. So this is the card of dominion of the air, so to speak. I wouldn't say dominion of the air, but he's a court card. And he's got some power. He's got some. It's an immature energy. This is represented, both of these cards are represented by air energy, which would be represented by Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. If this is actually in your space, you might need to transform this shit. No more illusions. Dude. And this guy comes and he speaks, this energy speaks their mind. He speaks his mind. He says, enough already. I'm done with this. I'm walking away from it. Well, I want to, before I can finish that statement, y'all, I really want to bring you the major energy for it, though. Because, I mean, that's like half a reading. All right. So, the energy for it is justice, people. You're going to have justice over this, whatever this heartbreak or this path you're on in May. Heads up, you're going to get justice. Justice means that no matter what the disappointment is, someone's going to come in and support you with words. You have all the right words to say. Be careful, though, when seeking justice, that you don't bite someone's head off like that, because that's this energy too. But it's also like, I'm swift for an answer, and I'm not going to take no for an answer. I will have justice, and I will free myself of this, whatever this energy is. And I will free myself, and I will have transformation. I will transform this. I am a butterfly. I will transform this. I am this beautiful queen. I will transform this, and I will get justice for it, and I will do it swiftly. I'm not going to sit around and BS with you, whatever you want to bring me. All right, dears, let me get into something even cooler. Here we go. True Love reading card. They tend to be very psychologically impressionable upon your reading, and I love it. I love what's happening in this Robin's realm here. I'm very connected to the higher mind at the moment, the love mind at the moment. Let me push these over for a second and to give you, usually I turn these over, so I'm going to turn these over just in case you can actually see them. Sorry if you can't. And remember that what we're talking about is your physical energy are these three cards. Your mental energy are these three cards. Your soul energy are these three cards here. And your heart space would be these three cards. Your heart is covered with judgment. Your soul is covered with illusion. Your mind is covered with transformation. And your soul area, your physical area, is covered by justice. And so let me pull one of these. Sorry, it's being delayed by chatter, but I am here to chatter. I've overcome much to bring you this reading because I love you very much. This is my love offering for you. If you love me as much as I love you, please like, subscribe, and share my videos because I'm here to bring a love gift. I charge nothing for this. I want you to know that Spirit is providing many means to reach us and to keep our spirits lifted, to keep us walking in a direction that's intelligent, that's grounded, that's reasonable, that's connected with the divine, that knows that being on this planet, you know, a lot of us feel like strangers in a strange land. It's not a joke. It's true. And so don't let your hearts be troubled by this third dimensional realm. All right. Please don't. This card's absolutely popped out for you, okay? And you got the maturity card. Wow, okay, I'm going to read it to you. This is about relationships. Look at this card, everybody. This is a person that has common sense, and they're dealing with common sense. And look at the spirit guide behind them to encourage her. He says, I'm here for you while you process this. Let's see why you got maturity. Spiritual maturity. There's also spiritual maturity. And this book is amazing. I'm excited. I'm going to be using it often because, whoa, maturity is this. Here's your message, Divine Virgos. Okay? And I love you. Here's your message. One of the most unsettling and disappointing characteristics of many relationships is the lack of emotional maturity on one or both sides. An entire book could be written about this subject, but we can boil it down to one powerful truth. An emotionally mature person knows that their power is not responsible for making them feel happy, attractive, secure, or lovable. An emotionally mature person knows that they are responsible for themselves in all of these ways. If you genuinely wish to attract an emotionally mature partner, or want to improve the level of emotional maturity in your current relationship, then you must be willing to look at yourself first. No matter who you are, your childhood, other experiences, young adulthood, past lifetimes, it will have influenced you to believe that certain areas of your well-being are someone else's responsibility. You've drawn this card today because the universe wants you to experience real love, real happiness, real attractiveness, real security, not the false versions that evaporate the minute you're on your own. Take some time to contemplate your emotional maturity. Write your feelings on a journal or meditate. Let your inner guidance show you where you can love, acknowledge, and support yourself more. Your beloved is there to complement and enhance your existing emotional maturity, to add to your life, and for you to be an asset in his or hers. The sooner you are prepared to take responsibility for your own true happiness, the sooner a loving partner will become available to multiply that happiness. You know, with that, I want to say something personal. My friend that taught me, I'm going to just say something personal here. I just didn't want to go into this much, but I did say at the beginning that I have Virgo rising. Now I want to say something beautiful. I've been blessed so incredibly by the most divine Virgo ever. My friend Barbara Cole. Spirit had me assist her for a while, and boy did I learn a lot. And she gave me gong training and sound training and maturity and dependability, and she taught me much, and she's still there for me. I mention her on the front page of my story on my website, robinsrealmreadings.com. Because of the divine support she's given me, it's much more than you could ever know. I didn't even know when I started offering to help her voluntarily that I would get this training. I didn't know that this Virgo would bless me so very much. And to you, Barbara Cole, thank you. Now, it takes maturity to stick to your plans. It takes maturity to not be foolish with your celebration. It takes maturity to not see the illusions, but to see things as they are. You are going to have to look into your soul. With that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and pull your Archangel energy for May. Stop. Every time that happens, y'all, I am told, I say y'all, you know what, I've been in the South too much. I'm really from by Chicago. I'm really from north of Chicago. So talking like that is goofy, sorry. I just hear it constantly. I guess it's one of those things that you do psychologically. You just pick up on what's around you. I'm much more mature than that. I know to catch myself. I'm a meticulous Virgo rising, though. I'm one of those, hey, everything's got to be in order before I sit down and have a long chat with you. That's why if you want a reading from me, just let me know. Go to my website and robinsrealmreadings.com and tell me what you want to talk about. It doesn't matter. Virgo, you guys are really good problem solvers. I love you, love you. I want to see what the archangels have to say for you. Come on, don't be difficult here. All right, flip that. Pull this. All right, I'm just going to do this intuitively. Okay, good. This makes perfect sense to me. Excuse me a minute. Let me pull this out. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, is that perfect, you guys? You got Life Review, Archangel Jeremiel. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change to heal anything that is imbalanced. Jeremiel, Virgos, May 2018. He's actually telling me to tell you to start right now because of the effect on Taurus on you. It's another one of your earth signs, and it's making you feel a little... well, at any rate, let me read this to you, my beloveds, okay? This is perfect sense for me in your reading. Okay, here's your message, sweeties. It takes courage to look at your life. Yet if done with compassion and a sense of humor, you'll grow and learn from a life review. I'll help you take stock of where you've been. We'll look at what you've learned and how these lessons are a valuable asset for today and tomorrow. We'll also notice life patterns that aren't serving your highest good, and we'll take steps to release those patterns. Working with Archangel Jeremiel. One of Jeremiel's purposes is to help newly crossed over souls review their lives. He also helps those who are still living to make life reviews. Sounds to me almost like a soul journey, guys. Take time soon to be alone and ask Jeremiel to help you review where you've been, what you've learned, what patterns you're ready to release, and what you're grateful for in your life. There's your reading, my sweet, wonderful Virgos. Keep your stuff together. Be mature. No fighting. None of this. Don't create your own conflict, you know. Call on Jeremiel. Handle things respectively, and you will be respected. So I'm hearing, love yourself first. Enough to make these transformations. And know that you are, my dears, are on the lover's path. So with that, I leave you this blessing. Blessings from Robin's realm. Thank you. Take care, Virgo.